Hey everyone, hold on a sec here, just hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I overslept by 1 hour. I had a feeling that was going to happen. So yeah, okay. So we're going to get started with the test server today. I don't know, are you guys seeing, why does it say healing? I'm looking at my live stream title. I thought I changed it. Should be updating. I don't know why it does it. Anyways, this weekend we are testing, as you know, the balance balance changes to the game. You may or may not have seen the chart. I'm going to put up the chart quickly here so that you guys are kind of familiar with what we are testing. There's also something having to do with the targeting, I believe. Let me just take a look here at my test server email quick. Hold on. I'm going to put up this chart here, and I do believe there is a mistake with the Balkazari part with the physical shield or something, because that has been weakened, I believe. So I haven't updated that, so just a side note for that. And let me see, what do we have here? Okay, so distance indicator. So there is a change made to the game with distance indicator. It says here you are always aware whether the enemy and target is in range of your weapons or not. Okay, so I kind of get a feeling for... we'll test it anyways. Okay, so these are the changes. I did actually cover this. I covered this yesterday. I did a special live stream for this. I'm not going to go over anything having to do with this. We already know what this means. I'm hoping that you guys do. If not, you can always go back to my live stream from yesterday where I spoke about this part here with the balancing test and stuff. Here's the other part of the second half of that chart. So there were nerfs and stuff done to the Spectre, the Hechi, the Balkazari, other bots such as the Lancelot, the Mercury, the Mender, and some of the other things here. There's actually quite a few. There's a lot more buffs than you would think. So let me just see, go back to this chart here. Someone was saying that the Arbalest got nerfed. It actually didn't get a nerf, but someone in our clan actually did a calculation for that weapon. I think it's a 37% buff, so quite a significant buff to that weapon. I'm going to take a look at that one. The other thing too, the Tyron, where is that? Oh, that's on the second one. The second one here, the Tyron looks like it's been weakened, but actually that's a buff to the Tyron, I believe. So just something to keep in mind. If you're running like a Spectre Tyron or something like that, that's going to be very deadly. Okay, so that is everything having to do with that chart. If you happen to miss it or you just drop by now, you can check out the live stream which I did yesterday, and you can go buff only on some things. Well, someone in our clan actually did a calculation here, so I'll tell you what has been buffed and what has actually been nerfed. Okay, so these are the things that have been buffed. So have been buffed, right? Halo, EQ, Magnum, Molot, Arbalest, Shredder, Spark, Molot, T, Ballista, Storm, Pulsar, Corona, Vortex, Ember, Exodus, Glory, Tempest, Redeemer, Dragoon, Nashorn, and Ansel. So all of those that I mentioned have been buffed, and the ones that have been nerfed, so the Penata, the Gust, the Aphid, Shock Train, Orkan, Hydra, Scourge, and Avenger. So the ones that I just mentioned now, those are the ones that have been nerfed. So there's actually been more buffs than there's been nerfs. Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at that. So I guess what I'm going to do is... Oh, you know what? I haven't... Let me just turn that music off there. Otherwise, we're going to get two different songs and stuff playing. So we all want to know what this Falcon can do, because this Falcon is one of those things that have been like buffed, really buffed. And this thing, I believe it actually can hold 3 heavy weapons now instead of 1 heavy weapon and 2 mediums. So there's that, and what was the Bulwark? Oh wait, you know what? I've got to go through all this stuff again. Hold on. So we got to go through this because these things here, I can't use it until I collect it. So let's do this. Someone's saying it's not balanced at all. I hope you played on... Oh shoot, here we go. Let's see. At least you know I'm playing on an iPad. What's this? I think I was just collecting it too quick. We're gonna test the things first, and then we will decide if it's a bad thing or it's a good thing. Someone already said in the chat it's a good thing, so... But at the same time, someone's saying it's bad. So hopefully both of you have played on the test server so that we know that what you're saying is no Hetchy nerf. Okay, so hold on. Man, why can't they just give all this stuff to me in the first place? I don't have to collect it. I'm gonna spend like 10 minutes here collecting stuff that... Oh, holy crap. Just keep going. Okay, there we go. So, Bulwark. That's the other one that's benefiting from this. We're gonna definitely throw in a Spectre because we know that has been nerfed down. Let's throw this in. And what is the other? Ooh, Lancelot. I'm kind of curious about that one actually. Inventory, store. Just hold on, I'm gonna see what else, what do they have on here? Fujin, Carnage, we should do the Hetchy. Okay, so heavy. Trying to think of what we're gonna use on this thing. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, what do you guys think? What should I put on this thing? They changed your redeemer. I mean, I guess I could do that. But I want to use this more as a brawler here. So, I mean, I guess we could do Exodus. Let's try the Ember because I know they made changes to the Ember. So we'll do this first. We've only actually got... We have under 2 hours here to test everything. Okay, so let's do that. You know I'm gonna run this because, well, they buffed it, so I actually want to run Exodus on this thing too. And because everyone hates the shock trains, we've got to throw this in too. And wait a minute, do you know if this is free for all or if this is other? Because otherwise this is not gonna really show the changes made to the shock train. Gotta throw in a paint here. There we go. Okay, so what I want to know is they made changes to the Tehran. Right, so we gotta do that. Ugh. By the way, I actually prefer this over what we have now. The way that it's set up like that. I think I like it more. And you know what? I'm gonna run actually the Ancelot only because they strengthened the Ansel shield. I want to see what that does to it. We'll just use this. The Falcon is a jumping fury. That's kind of scary. Okay, let's keep going. Orkans. I think Orkans actually might be a little bit harder to tell because level 8. I think it's my understanding that as you level up, there's actually a little bit of a difference in terms of level 12. But we're gonna try this anyways. We'll throw skin on here. Okay, so we have Let me just do this. That way we can see everything. Okay, so we have the Falcon, the Bulwark, the Spectre, and everything is level 8. Just hold on a second here because I want to check to see if I can upgrade any of this stuff. And I can't. Okay, so let's go. Knight Armor. How do you get the test server? You have to actually apply. There's a test server application. I don't know if I have it in the... I don't have it in the description. There is a test server Facebook link. I can't get it right now because I'm streaming now. But yeah, there is. I think if you go back to some of my older test server videos, you'll be able to find the link. Hi DW. Why do organs look like toys? Yeah, I know. I don't like the way they changed the look of it. You know why? Well, I think the reason why they some of the stuff isn't as detailed as it used to be may have to do with the amount of content that we see in the game, and I think that might have something to do with it. I'm gonna start with this. I know this is Beacon Rush, but this guy's testing Molots here. What do we have? What the heck? It shoots, really? That still does quite a bit of damage, the shock trains. Mind you, that is a Kumio that I was firing at, but still, that's still quite a bit of damage. This guy's gonna lock me down here. Let me just move this way. And it's still lock on. Actually, I can wait. Let me just tell. That's definitely lock on. You know how? I locked onto this guy, and you see how I turn to the right side where my teammate is? Notice my weapons. See how it turns towards? Look at that. That's how you know it's lock on. Oh, holy crap. That did not do any damage to that guy. Wait a minute. Oh, jeez. We're dealing with like a jumping... That guy's like a jumping Ancelot there. Okay, I'm gonna jump here. I just wanna... Generally, I don't play like this, being aggressive with the shock train. I just wanted to take a couple of shots at this guy just to see what that would do. This guy's gonna drop in here. Holy crap, man. That Falcon is another story. Are we gonna get that beacon there? No, I don't know if we're gonna get it. Let me try this. I'm gonna try this thing. Let me just walk into the center because, like, we don't exactly have beacons here. We have one beacon, and this game's gonna end. What the? Oh, shoot. Who the heck's hitting me? I think when I get close to 350, yeah, look at that. So it goes bolder. I don't know if you notice that, guys. So when I get closer, anyone who is within range, the amount, like the distance goes bolder. So like this guy here, see, bold. I think that's actually a very good visual change. So you know when you're within range. So for someone who's kind of new to the game, ooh, holy, there's, yeah, I'm not going to spawn that side. Let's try this one. So this guy's within range. He's getting locked down. Got to deactivate here. I'm gonna have no shield. I'll just activate here just to little bit. Holy crap, man! This Falcon is another story. This is that Falcon's gonna be a problem. That Falcon is very strong. Let's see if I can do this. Trying to trail him a bit so that he goes into my Ember. Okay, I'm gonna be killed here. I don't have any more Orkans and I'm locked down. By the way, that Falcon, I need to take some. I need to look at some of the details of that thing because quite a few stats have changed. I think when I'm in the normal mode, I still That is the strength of it. When you use that, the Fang's out ability, that's when you get weak. I just was testing it to see. Man, that should do it, right? Come on. Holy crap, that thing is like gonna get smoked here. I don't have enough. Yeah, I'm gonna go down. That Falcon is too strong. I can already tell that Falcon is too strong. I'm gonna leave the game here. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna run another game. That Falcon's definitely too strong. Hey Charlene. I don't need to put. I don't need to really put other weapons on that Falcon. I mean, I'll test it out, but I can already tell you that it's too strong. Based on what I'm seeing, it's too strong. It's way too strong. I mean, I could see when I hit with shock trains, but even like other weapons, you know, if you compare it to how other bots at this level are going down, that thing is way too strong. I think they gotta lower the health or something of that thing. Or what they could do, the damage resistance, I guess they could change that. Being locked down here by this guy. I'm looking to see how long it takes for these guys to break my shield. So my shield finally went down here. Let's see what these Tyrans can do, because Tyrans actually get a buff. So I want to see how much damage I can do to that Falcon. Keep in mind that guy's blocking like 66%. So that's let's do the Spectre here. That's actually you do notice that buff on the on that Lancelot. What I want to do is I want to actually run Orkans and Tyrans on this thing. That guy with Trebs, he's waiting for me, man. He's just looking at me the whole time. You know it's gonna happen. Shock trains, I notice a difference. I know I hit that Kumiho in the other game. Yeah, you see that lock on, they gotta get rid of that. I really do. They have to get rid of that lock on, because this guy went into stealth and I still hit him. Okay, I'm gonna get out of this bot. I'm gonna start playing it a little bit more aggressively here, just so that they kill it. And then I am going to run one of my other. What is this guy doing? Let's see. Yeah, you definitely notice it with the shock trains. I noticed that there is a damage. I mean, it still does quite a lot of damage. It's not like it's been nerfed to the ground, which is a good thing. I hit that guy's shield and I killed him. Okay, there we go. We're out of it. Okay, so let's see. What do we have here? What does this guy have? Oh man, I'm surprised I didn't kill that guy, because he's trying to hit his feet. But that's a, you know what? That I should have killed that player, but I didn't, and I think it's because of the Orkan nerf. You know what? Trying to think about the Hechi here. Trying to think about the Hechi. You know, I actually think like I don't mind the Hechi. It's still very powerful. Like I know I died there, but it's still powerful relative to what I'm going up against here. So it actually almost seems balanced. But I don't know. It's I have to run more. I have to run more games. But relative to everything else, the Hechi is still actually quite powerful. I mean, you look at the last game, I did quite a bit of damage with that Hechi. I mean, I dashed into the Balkazari's shield, or Bulwark's shield rather. Let me just turn this off here, because I'm going to need that additional shield there. This guy's running tridents, and his tridents, they changed the look of it. Let's put this shield on. Let's move in front of my teammate here. Turn this off. Trying to work with this other Bulwark. Man, these Bulwarks are going to be a problem. Let me use my shield. This way. You know, I'm going to turn mine off so that I save mine. And we're going to alternate between me and this other guy. And I'll turn it on now, see if we can block some. See that Spectre Orcan? He took me out. For those of you who think that, you know, it's going to kill the Spectre, it doesn't. Let's see if we can take this one out. That's it. This guy crashed. I think he may have crashed or something. He's not moving. 3 points! Gotta go for the weak ones. Come on! Take him out! Ugh! I'm gonna get hit by... Oh man. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, jeez. But you know what? I definitely notice a difference with the Ember. So the Ember's a good change. What happened to the Falcon? It's now got 3 heavies and it's a beast, man. That's another story. If you don't have a Falcon, I have a Falcon, but I have not been leveling it up. If you don't have a Falcon right now, I would suggest, yeah, building towards it. The Falcon and the Bulwark are... I'm gonna try something on here, hold on. Because I think Exodus actually got a buff, so let's run the Exodus. Falcon needs to... I think it actually might be a little bit too strong. I know you guys want it to be strong, but it's probably because you have it, right? I mean, I have it and I can level it up pretty quick on my own account. But I think it might be a little bit too strong because when I'm running some of these other bots, it's noticeably strong. And you don't want that for a balanced game. Because what I'm going to do next with this thing is I want to run something like Dragoons on it. Because on a larger map, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Is this the high, medium, low penetration balance, or is there more coming? I think when we are looking at the penetration, the different levels, I think that was more tied to modules or something. I'm not sure if it's going to be an addition. I can't answer that question. I don't know. 40 or 50% should be the resistance for the Falcon. Yeah, I don't know. I just find the Falcon a little bit too strong. It's definitely too strong. Like if you compare it to some of the other bots I was using, you know that the Hechi, as weird as it seems, the Hechi actually seems quite balanced. But hold your thoughts on that. I don't want to jump to don't jump to conclusions is what I'm saying. I want to see how this does with the Tyrans. I'm going to start running like Orcans and Tyrans on this Spectre now, just to see how it compares. see kind of what we're working with here. Nothing, was anything mentioned? I don't think anything was mentioned of the Trident. And Redeemer, I think, was what was actually buffed, right? If I remember correctly. Hold on, let me just check something here. Redeemer was buffed, so Tyrants were buffed. Yep. So okay, so I'm gonna run this build here. I want to see how well it does on the Lancelot. The Lancelot actually holds up pretty well against the stuff. That Ansel shield makes a very big difference. I'm gonna keep. I think I should keep that Hetchy in. Or should I run? You know, I'm running a lot of plasma here. I'll just keep what I have here. This won't make much difference to the nerf. For which nerf are you talking about? You mean the shock trains, or? By the way, the shock trains, they don't jump 150 meters anymore, just so you know. This guy's gonna lock. No, he didn't lock me down. He locked me down, but he can't go into center. He's gonna wait. Let me just fire here. Ooh, this is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a problem. I'm gonna deal with these guys here. He's locking me down, but I'm still in center. I know I went down, but you gotta keep in mind how many guys were hitting me. Thanks, Violent. Sorry, I saw something pop up on my screen there, and I had to just stop. Thank you very much for your donation. Let's see if we can move around here and get this beacon. Oh, the fuging is something I have to test too, because that thing's been... this guy's locked me down. Oh, shoot. Oh, crap. No. This guy's... Oh, jeez. This guy's got Orkans. Wow. Okay, forget that. I don't know if I should go down that route again. Let's... we need to... let's see if we can try to flank them. The Hellburner is going to be one too. I'm actually excited about the Hellburner because I have one. This is a very deadly... I got locked down. Oh crap. Oh jeez. Man, that Hellburner is scary. That thing is scary now. Thank God I got two on my own account. That thing, when it charges you, you can't stop it now. We're gonna see a lot of Hellburners. But you know what? It's fun. I like Hellburners. Not because I have it, it's just a very fun bot. Let's see if we can take down this guy. These Exodus are kind of nice actually. On the we might see this being used on the Bulwark. I'm trying to move here so that he hits my front shield rather than... I feel like I just killed a cockroach. Okay. Okay, let's move this way. That guy's going all the way around. At least we know this is a good counter to the Pursuer when it starts charging you like that. No! This is where all the Falcons drop in and we're like, heck no, get out of our spawn area. Let's jump here. I don't want to get hit by... Yep. You know what? I know you guys don't like some of the changes, but when you look at the gameplay now, and all the players using different robots and stuff, is you don't find that more like exciting and interesting? Because I do. I know this is a test server, but I can see this actually happening on the live server. It's a lot more exciting this way. And now I have two menders charging me. Man, I'm gonna get smoked. I don't care how much how much resistance that Falcon has. The Falcon is really, I really like the Falcon, but you know why I like it is because it's dominating. So I think it needs to be weakened a little bit. The Hechi, I still think the Hechi is pretty powerful. The Spectre is definitely powerful. It's just not overpowering like you see on the live server now. So I think the change to the Spectre, I think it's good. I'm gonna run obviously more games. Let me just keep going here because we don't actually have that much time. I want to run some Exodus on this thing because I kind of want to see how this does with the Exodus. Actually, wait. I don't have any more. Oh. Why do you do this? Okay, so I guess I can't run it. I have to take it off the Bulwark. That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna do... Let's try Avenger. Thanks, Isaac. Let's try the Avenger. Let's do this. And obviously you can always mix up your weapons. Like have maybe the Avenger and the Exodus, which is another thing that might be very interesting. Because I did one on Orkans, but it would have Exodus now, which is another story. I want to actually put Tyrans on the Hechi, but I'm not going to do that. Let's actually just switch out the Hechi. How much time do we have? We still have... I want to keep on running the Hechi because I want to see how well it performs. I just want to get a better idea and better feel for that bot, because a lot of players say that if it's been over nerfed, but it still actually seems quite balanced to me. Like I know I go down, but you got to keep in mind how many guys are shooting at me too. It'll be nice to isolate a player and then go head to head, because it still seems very powerful. You got to keep in mind the Hechi has 2 dash. Double Ansel. Ooh, can you put the Ansel on the Falcon? I should check that because I know they've changed that. I see someone's trolling me on the other side, but it's kind of funny because if they think that's what I'm. Oh, let's see if we can get this guy. A lot of players hate me, but then they still play the game. I don't get that. Here we go. Let's see if we can take this guy out. I mean, look at the Hechi. For me to survive that kind of attack, that is still a very powerful bot. The Orcs look different. Yeah, they changed the look of the Orcan. I don't know, what do you guys think of the Hechi? Hechi, someone's saying nerfed even more. But yeah, but my question is, do you own a Hechi? Because a lot of players who say nerf something, it's because they don't own it and they get killed by it. So that's why. And then when they get it, they like buff it. And I've seen this happen a lot. This guy locked me down. You know what? I really like where they've gone with the Lancelot, because I'm noticing a very big difference. Like, you know what? On the live server, if I got attacked like that, I should have gone down a lot quicker. So I like what they've done with that. Man, look at all these Falcons in front of me. So the thing that they've changed with this, it has more rounds, right? Like more cells or whatever you want to call it. Is that, am I right? You guys let me know in the chat. I think that's what they've changed, because it seems like I have like more rounds to shoot. I need to look at the that chart. It just seems that way. Like I really noticed that. Yeah, you see those that shock train? I mean, I'm getting hit, but it's not really that bad. By the way, guys, do you see how deadly the Spectre still is? Like, I know they've nerfed it down, and I get that. But this thing is still deadly. It's because you got 4 mediums. 40 rounds now. Instead of, I think it's 32. So yeah, that's you noticed that. And with Tyrans, I think we're going to see a lot of Spectre Tyrans, actually. So I got to make sure that maybe I need to upgrade more Tyrans. I have to think about that. Man, that's gonna take a while to bring down that Bulwark. This actually looks funny. You're right, it is like a jumping fury with the 3 on the top. You notice the speed too. You definitely notice that speed. Yeah, I think, you know, when they start adding all this stuff to the Falcon, I think it might be a little bit too much. But I do like what where they're going with it, just to make it a little bit more viable. Let's take this guy out. I actually want to switch, but I don't think that's a good idea. I want to hold this down here first. Hopefully my team can... Where are they? Come on. Man, this thing is a beast. This thing is crazy. Look how much punishment I'm taking from these guys. That guy used the hell dive on me, and I'm sitting here thinking, dude, I'm still running around. Look at my health. I still have like half health after all that. That's when you know it's a little bit too powerful, right? Actually, what I'm going to test is the Balkazari too, because they made changes to that. I'm trotting along thinking, these guys were like, heck, I can't kill this guy. Yeah, you better have a lot of Orkans, man. He probably does, but the thing is, he's going to use it all on me. Yeah, he used all on me and I'm still alive. Holy crap. Just... You know, that build that I just ran right now, that's going to be a very strong build for that Falcon. Maybe that's the reason why they nerfed down the Avenger weapon, because they think that players are going to use it. Wow. Look how it's taking... Well, that's why we are testing it. Because if we say that it's too strong, they may run another test and weaken that bulk. I think it needs to be weakened. Like, I could tell in that first game already. It's too strong. That's why... I think that's why they weakened the Avenger. Because they know players are going to run that. Look at how much I took out with that. That was insane. I sat in the middle after 3 guys were shooting me, and I had half health. And then the guy with the Spectre Orkans hits me, and I'm still standing there. By the way, for those of you that are upset about the Orkan nerf, I think that's a good thing that that guy couldn't take me down like that. Okay, so let's run. I'm gonna put maybe Tyrans on this thing. Let's see if we can do. By the way, just because you don't typically run Orkans or Tyrans on there, you could technically run something like Pulsar on this thing. You've gotta sometimes think outside of the box, and that's what you need to do if you want to be able to adapt as a player. Just like when I do my videos on like the Lancelot, notice how I don't have all close range now. It's because of how the Lancelot has changed relative to what's happening in the game. Use hover, and yeah, I gotta use the hover because the hover they've changed. I'm just throwing different things on that Hetchy because, oh man, what am I, yeah, shoot. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing here. I just put it on, now I'm taking back off, now I'm putting back. I meant to switch. That's what happens when I'm on the chat. This is what I meant to do. And now we will put the hover. The Hellburn is also one that they've changed. They didn't change anything for the Pursuer. They did change for this, so I need to make sure that I throw that in. Let me just do hover. Do this. And we'll keep the Spectre in because I want to see. You know what? I should do Orkans on here. So yeah, as I was saying, someone was saying that the Orkan looks really bad now, and I do agree. Like, I prefer the look of the Orkan before because it looked more like realistic. Now it kind of looks almost like a toy. I get that part, but I think part of the reason why they have done that, I'm gonna take this out actually, because I want to run something else. I want to try to run as many of these bots that we are supposed to test. I know the Hellburn is one of them. Let's see which one. Let's do this. You know what? I'm gonna run Scourge on here. So yeah, as I was saying, I get how some of the stuff isn't as detailed before, and it does kind of suck that part. But you also got to keep in mind how many things are being added to the game. The more things you add... Oh man, I don't have any Scourge. Okay, well, I guess I will run this. The more things you add to the game, the more lag it's going to cause. And if it causes more lag, especially when you have so many items, then they kind of have to... They have to do something so that you don't experience lag. And I think that's the reason why the look of some of the stuff isn't as detailed as it is or was before. So yeah, that's why I wanna kind of run the you know what I want to do, and yeah, I want to put the Exodus on here because we all just saw what it can do with the Avenger. That was kind of crazy. I wanna try I wanna try the Glory on there too, but let me just run with this first. More campers now with Dragoons. I don't know, it's actually really hard to tell. Like, I get what you mean by because of the Dragoons and the distance, but you got to keep in mind too, they've given more health and stuff to something like a Hellburner, and the thing with the Hellburner is it runs so fast. It's going to be on the other side of the map, and then what? The thing, Dragoons, they don't fire like a Tehran does, where it takes 5 seconds to reload. You fire everything and then it's like slow. By then you already have a Hellburn in front of you, and then what you're gonna do is really a Falcon. Yeah, but I think it's too strong. I think the Falcon is too strong. It's a little bit overpowering. There's a guy up top here. Is there anyone here to help me? They're also focused on that side. Oh man, we're gonna have to deal with that guy next. This guy has a... ooh, this is gonna be tough. Do you know the Hechi? The Hechi doesn't really seem like it's been nerfed that much. What does this guy have? I think he has Scourge or something. I need to empty this quick. This guy's being charged. Now he's gonna get... yeah. You know what? I kind of like the change to the hover. Trying to control here. Move back to this side. What? Oh, that's a Leo. Why can't I move? Am I locked down? No, I'm not. Oh, it's because I'm on this ledge. I'm gonna move this side. I'm trying to actually glide towards this side. Oh, this guy's gonna hit me. Oh, I need to get this Leo. Yeah. That was decent hover gameplay. I don't usually play the hover, so I probably played it really bad. But I survived. I thought they slowed down the Orc, and I don't really notice that. I think this guy crashed, and I better get my ability here quick, because we've got a bit of a problem here with this guy. Oh man, please slow him down. I gotta get out of his range. There we go. Oh shoot. I tried to see if I could take down that Falcon with these Orcans. I don't know, what do you guys think of the Spectre? It's not... I don't know if they've gone too far with it. You know what? With that firepower, I think it's kind of balanced. It's still very deadly. You don't want to get in line of a guy that has that. Let's see how this pans out. I'm actually really I'm enjoying this test server. You know why? It's because I'm seeing so much variety. Players are starting to really test the bots now. I like that. What is this guy in? You know what? The Balkazari is still very strong. After I took out that many guys with the Balkazari, like, I know they may have weakened it, like the shield and the health, but if you put Tyrans in there, which actually kind of makes sense because they've buffed the Tyrans, I think we're gonna see a lot of players running Tyrans. Stronger than Orcan. Yeah, no, it is. It's definitely stronger. Plus with the changes, they've nerfed the Orcan. The Tyrans are very deadly now. That's why I'm saying everyone thinks, you know, that they nerfed everything down. No, Tyrans are actually stronger. I need to load up here because we're going to be dealing with the... Oh, he got locked down. Man, I'm stealing everyone's kills here. It's like four guys firing, and I'm like I show up late to the party and I just take the kills. That's funny. Why does your game look so good? I'm playing on an iPad. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. They are in bursts of 5 now instead of 4. Oh, is Ben live streaming now? I should sign on to Discord. Hold on. Maybe we can do like a dual live stream. That would be fun. Should I go visit him? Hold on. You guys might, I think we should do like a deal. How much time do we have? We have 1 hour. He is! Wait. Let's see. Hold on. That was an ad. I'm trying to see if I can get to his live stream. Is he playing on the test server too? Yeah, he is. Wait, I'm gonna respond to you. I'm gonna tell him to go on comms. Let's see. That way you guys can get your commentary. Let's hope none of the other Vox players show up, because then it's gonna be like... Yeah, wait. Because I think it would be interesting to get his perspective on things too. That's why I want to bring him on. Try Falcon. Someone's saying I must try Falcon 3 answers. No, I'm gonna stick with what I have here. Actually, you know what? We've seen some footage here of this. Is that Ben?
Crap.
Hey Ben. Actually, wait.
Hey Adrian.
I'm gonna drag you to the live streaming chat so that we don't get someone to drop in. Hold on.
Well,
there. What?
I think I should shut off my live stream.
Why?
I was just getting footage, but I was gonna do it anyways.
Oh.
Well, because you're live streaming, I think we should just hang out at your live stream if we're gonna hang out anyways.
Yeah, but I could have you on comms.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we could squad.
Hold on, I'm trying to adjust your volume because it was kind of loud on my end. Hold on.
Oh yeah, it's my excitement actually.
Okay, so my question to you, because since we have others watching here, and
cool.
If you don't know of Ben's channel, it goes by Kitty WR. So if you type that in, you'll find his channel. So my question to you is, what do you think of the changes?
The changes, I cannot argue. This is like probably the best changes that they've done. Like, this is me not being biased because I spent a lot of money onto the robots that I have. Obviously, I can't use the Spectre. I've been chasing the Spectre because that was the best spot. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's pretty good. You can use a lot of stuff. I was just kind of salty because I just finished up maxing out Spectre and then this. But I mean, the game's gonna get better. Obviously,
Okay, so what do you think about the changes done to the Hechi and yeah, we'll start with the Hechi first.
Well, I think Hechi might be a little too much because you know how much it costs to like upgrade that thing.
No.
Yeah, I think no one's gonna use it because the resources
too much. So so maybe what they might do is they might adjust the cost of that if they're gonna be doing
it's only test server though, like so.
Yeah. It's I'm gonna run because they gave the Halo more damage. Wait, did they give the Halo and the Corona? I think they did, right?
Yeah, I think the shotgun looting weapons are.
Yeah, so let me just try run that. I'm gonna run the Carnage. Spectre. Let me just run this. Someone's like, they used all their resources on the Spectre, now it's a waste. I think the Spectre is still very deadly.
Yeah, for medium you can't. I think even I am overreacting because like sometimes I overreact, but I mean,
I think players are
it's true.
overreacting because on paper and what they hear sounds bad, but then when they play the game and then they see that it really isn't that bad, I think maybe they'll understand why the changes were made.
Yeah, you can't argue with the change. It's just that people could be just a little bit upset because they just got a Spectre.
Yeah, and they upgrading
that part.
it,
Yeah,
and now it's
that part you cannot disagree with.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Other than that, like if you just look at the whole game and longevity and everything, I think this is gonna be the best update like for the past 6 or 8 months.
Yeah, game balance.
Yeah.
That is
Game balance. That's what this means. But people are gonna be salty. Like even myself, I'm kind of salty because I just finished maxing out my Spectre. But I mean,
dude, I got 5 Spectres. So yeah, I'm not happy about it either. Like that part because of me just upgrading that, and then I'm upgrading the Avenger now to see it being nerfed down. But then after running it on a Falcon, I'm like thinking, you know what? That's probably why they did that. Did you run Avengers on the Falcon? Holy crap!
Oh, I think I should now.
Run it on that thing. What the heck does this guy? He's got 2 Ansels, but
one thing I do like about Falcon is it's gonna revive the Thunder. That's for sure.
I didn't try the Thunder on it. They didn't change anything on the Thunder though.
Oh, still, you can use it on Falcon at least. I mean, if you have 3 max Thunder.
Yeah, I should try that.
They don't have Avenger on there? Or I'm just kind of looking through.
You might have to go to the oh jeez, look at all these Orcans on this guy. He's still going down. Yeah, this is to those that tell me that the Spectre is useless. By the way, I just took out a Bulwark there with these Orcans.
So one thing that I guess I'm concerned is about the Spectre. 2 seconds stealth on the ground might be a little bit, maybe 3 seconds.
3 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, maybe 3 seconds, or either just keep it at 2 seconds, but keep the speed at how it was. Just kind of a little tweak there, because I mean, if you like drastically do it, I think it's a drastic change. I mean,
too much.
But
yeah,
too much on the Spectre. I mean, this is kind of weird to say because it's so OP, but for me, the way I think, 2 seconds stealth might be just too short.
Or if they don't do that, they don't change the cooldown, because I think they changed the cooldown too. I think it was 18 seconds. Like maybe keep one of them.
Yeah, just keep one of them. That would just that'll be like the sweet spot, I think.
I think this guy just jumped here.
Holy. So, I think obviously with the update,
this guy's just going down because how quick.
I think one thing people should start upgrading is Exodus.
Exodus,
Falcon,
yeah, I need to. Oh, jeez, this guy's sitting in the middle of nowhere. No one's getting him. He's got a Wayland and 2 Ansels. We're all looking at. Everyone should just leave him. That's funny.
I want to see how sturdy this Bulwark is. What's your thought on Bulwark, Adrian?
I need to run the Bulwark a bit more. The Falcon I find a little bit too powerful.
Yeah.
You really notice it. It's like when the Spectre came out, or like the Dash. It's kind of like that powerful.
Yeah, because the health. I'm hitting the Falcon with 2 Dragoons, but it's nothing's happening. Not much is happening. But one thing I do, it's kind of hard to balance the Falcon because you can aim it the whole time. Like the Falcon is getting a lot of firepower onto that robot.
Yeah, and it has that resistance too. But stealth or its speed should not be touched because it has low health. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering. Oh look, there's a guy box Adrian on my team. That's funny.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna take the Spectre out now. The Spectre is still very deadly. You saw how quickly I could take players down with that thing.
Oh, one thing you're gonna like is the Storm. Storm is gonna get a buff. I think we're gonna see Spectre Storm more often.
I gotta run Thunders on here. Maybe I should keep that. Yeah, I should run the Spectre. I should keep that Spectre in. I want to run Storms. I forgot about that.
Another thing I actually think that Spectre should actually have a little more time than 2-second stealth on the ground is because you know the stealth bug, you can hit it like while it's in the air.
Yeah, so
just
maybe
because
it
of
needs,
that.
Yeah.
Like just that part.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when the Spectre's on the ground, you could actually kill it even if it's in stealth, provided that your weapons are on the same level as the Spectre. Or sometimes what I do is I back up further away from the player. Like if I'm running something like a shotgun build, if you back up a little bit, you're more likely your bullets to hit because of the bullet spread.
Yeah. I don't. Maybe. Do you think it's a good thing that they nerfed the Avenger? Do you think? Because I haven't run that on my main account.
Yeah.
So
the Avenger it's very deadly, and you would think it's a bad change, and maybe it is a bad change, because they just brought it out. But the thing is, you put that on a Falcon and run 3 of them.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you right now, that is so like deadly. I was on carrier map. I took on. There were 3 guys shooting me. But all 3 got taken out, and I'm sitting there with half health. And then I switched over and I went charging for 2 guys. There was one that was a Spectre Orcan. He fired all his Orcans at me, and I was still alive. That's how you know the Falcon is too strong. So
yeah.
The other thing too, because they're weakening some of the bots, like the Balkazari and the Hechi are getting the damage. The HP sort of nerfed down. I'm wondering if that has also something to do with it, right? Because if you're going to be taking away health and weakening shields and stuff, then you don't need the Avenger really to be that strong, because then it might be a little bit too strong. What the heck is this guy running? What the hell is that? It's Ansel.
I think you can put 2 Ansels behind the Falcon. I just faced that.
Yeah. Let's see how long.
I think.
Oh man. Help. I got killed by a helper.
I think that needs to be adjusted, because that's like another Ancelot, right?
Yeah.
Like with 2 Ansels on a Falcon with the damage resistance, you cannot kill that thing.
Oh, look at that. Well, that was interesting.
You know what? You know what's an interesting build, because Falcon is like in the game now? It's the Avenger with 2 Dragoons in the back, because Avenger would kind of like, you'll see more Bulwark out there, and then with the Avenger you kind of wear down their shield.
Holy crap! Look at how long it took me to bring his shield down, and I haven't even started doing damage to him. This guy's running 3. He's running 3 Ansels on a Falcon. Someone else is hitting me here, but I gotta take this guy down, and I still can't take him down. Holy crap! Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Oh, so Spectre isn't too bad actually. Okay, I think Spectre isn't too bad.
But yeah, the
2-second stealth.
But that stealth bug might be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, that will be the problem. So I think maybe 3 seconds. Then I think a lot of people will still be happy with.
How did I even survive that? Did they do something to the Thunders? They didn't.
I think we're gonna see a lot of Bulwarks out there. That's just like
Bulwarks and definitely Falcons for sure.
So I think the counter to the Bulwark is actually Falcon with 1 Avenger in the middle, and then 2 Dragoons in the back.
This guy's so close, I can just
Because the Avenger would actually wreck the shield on the what's it called, Bulwark. And then after that, you bring out 2 Dragoons on Falcon.
Try to see if I can take this guy out, because... Yeah, come on. Whoa, I almost took out that Pursuer, and I was kind of low on health too. before I
Whoa.
started that engagement. I still find the Balcazar is actually pretty strong. But maybe it's because I'm running Tyrans on it. This is a very powerful build to begin with.
I think the Falcon is gonna make the Thunder work without the buff, honestly.
Maybe that's why they didn't do it, because they were thinking that might be a bit of a problem.
Wow.
This guy's taking a while. There's someone hitting me on the right side. I see him. But even that, it took him a while to bring me down.
Okay, so what's another good build that's gonna be Mercury? I think. Have you run Mercury?
No, I haven't tried it yet. I gotta run that.
There's a lot of builds that you know what? I think just talking about this and thinking, like coming up with a lot of builds itself, I think that just speaks for itself. I think it just makes a lot of builds available.
Yeah, I kind of like where they're going with these changes here. Just a couple of things, like I find the Falcon a little bit too strong. The Spectre, I'm not sure about yet. Oh, I can't turn.
I mean, well, not just thinking about the game balance.
This guy is taking a while. Well, you know what? Look at this. He's shaking his head. He's probably in the. He's watching the live stream. Yeah. It's weird seeing myself. Well, this guy's running my name. Do you notice the nerf to? Do you notice the nerf to the Orchid? I notice in terms of damage it takes a little bit longer, but in terms of fire, like the speed, I don't really notice it too much. In fact, it's hardly noticeable.
Yeah, the Orkans, I think they've been excessively strong. So I mean, like with the full, like you don't even need the full salvo to take out some of the robots, right? So you won't notice too much. I don't notice it, at least. Yeah.
The thing that players have to keep in mind is during the Ancelot era, after that they buffed the Orkan. I think they buffed it twice. Some were telling me they didn't buff it, but they definitely buffed it. I think it was like maybe 5% and then like 15 or something.
Yeah.
It's been buffed like. It didn't need to be buffed, in my honest opinion. It shouldn't have been buffed in the first place. What they should have done was they should have addressed the Ansel to begin with. Then we wouldn't have had that problem in the first place. But I think maybe they are going back to where it may have been before.
Mm-hmm.
Why does the Thunder have 14.8k damage?
Is that more? Because I'm not good with the numbers here. Or is that less?
Is that supposed to be level 12? Hold on, let me just see if I can find the numbers here for that. I need to go to their official page.
Holy crap. I'm running Avenger with 2 Thunders on a... Oh, man.
What, on a Falcon?
It's just wrecking. And I'm facing like 4 guys. Still not dead.
On a Falcon?
Yeah, holy crap. The Thunder's coming back. I think the Falcon is gonna make it work. Almost feels like some Thunder doesn't need a buff on a Falcon.
Maybe that's why we're not seeing it. It's because they had plans for it, because they know. But I mean, it's a very build specific too. Thunder. They have 630. How many shots does this thing have?
Oh, that was quick. The stealth went out too quick, I think, on Spectre. Yeah, I think it's a little bit too quick. You basically don't have stealth on the ground.
What is a level 12? Man, I need to switch to my other... I'm trying to think. Yeah, just hold on, guys. I'm going to switch to my live.
Whoa.
Glory got a buff. I want to check something here quick. Hold on. This is my live count.
Yeah.
Why does it show 14? I think that might be... It's almost like they've added it all up. Because I can't see what the number is here. I mean, what is... 5. It's times 5. Someone asking about that change here. I'm trying to figure it out. They say Thunder's got a buff.
Thunder got a buff? Oh. Kind of seems like it. I mean, either that or Bulwark is just making it work.
Let's run another game. Hey JJ, man, that sucks. Woke up and he wanted to go fishing, and then the kids got sick. But you know what's? I actually woke up this morning. I woke up late, like 1 hour late. But when I woke up, my left ear was a bit blocked, but I think I might be on the verge of getting ear infection again.
Oh,
so I gotta watch. Yeah, I gotta watch that. But we are switching between seasons and stuff now too, so you can expect to. What the heck is this?
Yeah, with the nose and ears.
Everyone's gonna be getting like flu and stuff.
Sick. Yeah.
What do you think about the? What the heck is that? Trying to look at this guy. What is he running? Is that a Jesse? Jesse.
So yeah, I definitely start upgrading Exodus.
I like the Exodus. It's kind of fun.
Yeah. But Orc and Spectre still had a little bit of edge over
I think
Exodus
the Carnage needs more of a buff. It's not.
Yeah, you can't run Carnage at all. I think it needs like.
It needs a health buff and speed.
Yeah, I think the Carnage, just what's it called, the Ansel. I think that just should be Aegis shield.
Yeah, that I mentioned that too. Aegis. This guy's getting in front of me, man. He's pushing me into the line of fire and stuff. I should back up. I should run away from him. He's like, where's Adrian going? At least he's giving me some protection here. The thing is, if these guys have, he's blocking all my. I can fire over him. This is a good combo. You know what's funny is he's got 3 Ansels and I've got the energy shield of the Carnage. So that's like 4 Ansel shields.
Wow.
But so this guy could still take me out. I'm hiding behind this guy's his shield. Using it as a meat shield.
The Ansel might be a little bit of a problem because if you load up all those Ansels, I don't know.
I don't think they should have the Ansel be put on the Falcon. I think that's a bad idea.
Yeah, I think
because I already know what's gonna happen. The same thing happened with the Ancelot. Not a good idea. I don't think they should do that. And for a bot that can sustain that 30 or a 66% damage, and then you go put like 3 Ansels on the thing, that's I would not do that. I would not. Yeah, that's not something I would do.
Wow, Bulwark Aegis shield is just killing the game right now. It's just blocking out all the hate.
What do you think of I think I mentioned the distance thing. Do you notice? Like when you get within range, your
what do you mean?
The distance. So if you get within range, like your weapon's like 500, and the minute you get within 500, it shows 500, but it bolds the text. I like it like that.
Oh yeah, minor details I like, but some of those minor details actually don't make it onto the live server. So kind of wondering. Another thing I like is the organization in the inventory and stuff. That
I like
would
that.
Definitely help out. Yeah. So all the stuff we've been asking for is just kind of prevalent. I mean, so that's a good news.
This guy's getting away. Hold on. You see, you know how strong this thing is. Look, we're just marching through this spawn here with 2 Falcons. That guy uses Hell Die, like that's gonna help. I mean, I'm running Thunder here, and this you guys are saying it's been buffed, so we know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't agree with being able to put answers on Falcon. I think it's a little bit overkill. So what else? I think the Vortex is getting a major buff, so...
I gotta run that on, I guess on the Spectre.
On a Spectre?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Doc.
Or
Oh, shoot. Man, that guy's running 5 of those things.
five?
He's got 5
Of what?
Falcon with just Ansel. He's just running around. He's everyone's.
Oh, wow. Is that fun? Or is that just
I
like
don't know.
peacekeeping kind of?
Peacekeeping. He
Yeah.
should name
What a
himself
nice
Peacekeeper.
guy. Yeah.
But don't block out the sexy. There's a guy on the other side called Sexy.
Oh. Wow. So, I'm just trying to think of another one. Another build. I'm running 2 Falcons.
What have you tried?
So the Mercury, it looks like Mercury is working against like Spectres. It worked against Spectres, but I think one thing
I'm gonna
I am
get
sure
taken out by
about.
this Hechi here. Well, this guy's trying to help me. That's good. Come on.
One thing I can definitely sure about
Why can't I
Bulwark
fire?
is Bulwark now
Am I
can
firing?
brawl.
Is there a bug? There is a bug. Someone was mentioning something about a bug.
There's a little bit of lag too.
No, I think there might be a bug with the Tehran because it almost like I stopped firing there. Or maybe it's just my imagination. It seemed that way. Spectre only good for using high. No, I disagree. I really disagree with that.
Yeah.
You know
Orcon
what?
works.
Have you tried the Spectre with Storm? After they buffed the Storm, trust me, you will not be saying that.
It's already
There is a
pretty-
Tehran bug.
pretty
Yeah,
good.
so yeah. The Spectre Storm's already good. They just gave the Storm even more damage potential now to do.
But that logically makes sense because the Gust was outperforming the Storm, so I can agree with that.
Yeah, they just need to buff the Thunder now. Because heavy,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense for a light or a medium to outperform a heavy. That just does not make sense. I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of the reason why you get that. Okay, let's see. Oh, come on. This guy's
So,
gonna use
I
a hell
think-
dive on me.
I think the
Oh, why did he not use a hell dive? That was weird. You would think he would have used it on me to when he was above.
Yeah. I think the perfect counter to the Pursuer is definitely gonna be the Mercury. Oh, I didn't make
What
it
the
this time, but
heck was that? Did I just see? Oh, this guy. This guy again. I just saw something flash up.
oh wow!
You know what is a
Avenger.
really good build? Is
Wow.
the Mender with the Corona and the Glory now. Oh,
Yeah.
imagine a Mender with the Falcon. I'll be healing this guy, and he's got he's
Oh,
got 3
jeez.
Ansels and a Falcon.
Holy crap!
How long is it gonna
You're
take?
getting
How long is it
That's
gonna
for-
take for them to kill him? He can just walk. This is what you call teamwork here.
Oh, I think
man,
I
he locked
agree
me
with the Avenger nerf.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's-
saying. Like when you run it on a Falcon, then it all of a sudden makes sense.
No, even on Mercury, I just took out
Really?
like 3 guys with it. Yeah, just 1 is enough.
I'm gonna run that. You know what I
Oh,
should
wow.
do? Is
I'm
run it on
running
a.
the
I should run
Halo.
it on a Leo.
Oh, yeah,
Leo.
that'd be good too.
Do Leo with the Halo, and Avenger.
Oh, wow. The Mercury is a holy. The Bulwark is pretty crazy too, though. Like,
Jeez.
oh, jeez.
Oh man. Oh man.
Did I just kill like 5 guys with one?
This guy's smart.
Mercury?
He's getting in front so that I don't take full damage. Oh man. And now he's in trouble because he thinks I'm still alive, but he's gonna he's gonna charge him. It kind of worked. You can tell there's gonna be a lot more variety. I can tell already.
Oh yeah.
you definitely see. Like, I mean, you know, when you go on the test server, there's a lot of players. They're not there to test. They're there to get high damage so they can brag to their friends and say, "This is like I earn. I'm pro." They start posting on Facebook. You guys know what I mean.
You guys all did it before. I did it before.
you know what I mean.
I mean, now, you just feel so good.
But now, I mean, you know what? We see it with the Falcon, but look at all the different builds that people are trying, and that's good.
Yeah. Oh,
I wanna try the Hellbender because they changed it. So I gotta try it.
For the Wayland, I don't notice that much a difference because I'm seeing one right now trying to hide away from me, but I don't think like.
You don't think it's enough?
Well, I mean, I don't think it can ever be enough for Wayland. I think the game style of it, so
it's very specific to the like TDM game mode.
Yeah, I don't notice the difference, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I think it needs another buff. Because I mean, it's supposed to be a little bit stationary, so I don't think it needs like more speed or because you're not gonna use it because you're kind of setting down when you're.
What should I run? You ran on the Mercury Avenger with like shredders or something?
Halo.
Oh.
So
yeah,
with the
Halo,
Halo,
that's actually what I wanted to try to.
Yeah, you lock them down, and then the Hell Dive becomes just so much more efficient. The Hell Dive probability should probably go up a lot, just because you're locking people down.
What are the hold on, I want to see what are the changes here. I'm gonna put up that on the screen. Carnage fuging. We haven't. Oh, I gotta try the vortex, right? Because the vortex I haven't tried.
Wow. You know, I think you should. I think you should try the triple thunder on the Falcon. I think you might just do a lot of damage. Oh.
Yeah, but they are saying
like
that the viewers are saying that they actually buffed the thunder. That's a buffed thunder though.
Oh, okay. Well, that might just end up being like one of my favorite builds.
I wonder if I should MK2 a thunder, because I mean it'll be going under the old economy.
I think I will.
Right now I'm upgrading an Avenger. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna do 2 rounds of this thing. I'm gonna be making my Avenger MK2 for sure. I know some players are like upset about it. I'm actually gonna do that, like legit do that. So, but I think I should start upgrading maybe the Falcon afterwards, because what I'm seeing, what I'm seeing on the, or maybe if I don't do that, it's gonna be Exodus.
Exodus, okay.
Yeah, because if I do, if I do Exodus, then at least I'll have like 3 or so of them.
Yeah. But I think you might just get more out of Avenger because
someone's saying I should try some more mid-range. What could I use on mid-range? What can I use on the Falcon?
What has been buffed?
There's mid-range. Scourge has been nerfed. You know what? Didn't they do more damage to Pulsar? I think they did. Yeah,
all the lockdown stuff are kind of up there.
Yeah, so maybe I should try this on here. Let's see how this does. Because that's mid-range. Do it on the fuging. You see the fuging shield though? I should try. You should try maybe like 3 Orkans or 3 Turans on the fuging and see how that performs against something like a Spectre or like Hetchy. That would be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like on this. Oh, this is TDM. So this is kind of good actually for that fuging build. Although it's not like I can move around. If they have like Dragoons, I might be in a bit of a problem there. But what?
Wait, can you squat up on test server? I don't know if that's possible because we might be on a different server.
I should try. I'm just looking to see. They got a Bulwark back there on the side.
Because we could run 2 Falcon with 6 Thunders.
Yeah. That's gonna be.
Holy crap.
Ooh. What the heck is that guy running? I just saw that guy's health drop, and I'm pretty sure that was a Falcon. Where is this guy? He's all the way back there. I'm charging him. Man, but I don't have any more health left. So by the time I get to this guy, I'm gonna be... Ugh. But I'm surprised my Eco Shield is holding up.
Oh, I think I
didn't make it.
Another interesting build.
And he's... Man, I drove him all the way onto Springfield. He's so far back.
Cool.
And the guy that's chasing him, his name's Adrian. That's funny.
Oh man, they must be so confused if they're watching the stream. I think the Avenger, like in the middle of Falcon, and then 2 Dragoons in the back might be the counter to the Bulwark. I think, with just kind of shred down the shield with the Avenger, and then 2 Dragoons.
That guy hit me with shock train. That's still deadly. It's not like...
Oh,
I want you to try take out... This guy's healing me. I got locked down. Whoa, man, it's taking forever to take down this guy. He switched his weapon. Is that the funny? He switched his weapon.
He panicked probably.
No, he switched
like
his
me.
weapon and then I blew it off as he switched. That was kind of funny.
Oh,
actually.
nice. Wow. Falcon. Never knew this is gonna be the meta, but
I'm actually really liking the Mercury. You're right, it is fun.
it is fun because it doesn't die like right away.
Yeah,
if you play it right.
Yeah, I'm
like,
really
5
liking
times.
that Mercury. That's a fun build.
I know that once the update happens, people are gonna have Mercury and Falcon, and then after that, I think the next update might just have like their skin, because they always come up with skin.
Locked on
what
this
kind of skin
player.
they would-
You're just staring at each other. It's not like this is doing a ton of damage, but keep in mind I'm hitting a Falcon here, so it's gonna take me a while to for that damage. It's gonna take me forever actually. He's charging me. This is the guy that's got like 5 of these. I'm locking him now. But look how much it's taking just to bring him down, man. That's like, I'm gonna go find another target. Game's gonna be over by the time I take that guy out.
Oh, we gotta shoot with Ansel. What is this guy doing?
Hover.
I'm gonna attempt to go against.
Oh, I locked him down in mid-air. Come on, come on. Yes. What's this guy doing? Oh, he's down below. I'm gonna lock this guy in mid-air too, I think. Yeah, I locked him down in mid-air.
Okay, so the shock train, I used it. Shock train with the on the Spectre. I think that's gonna go out of the meta for sure.
Shock train on the Spectre. Yeah, I think players are going to actually start using Storm and Tyrans. I can see that happening because Tyrans are so deadly. Run Tyrans on that thing. Because Tyrans got a buff, eh?
Yeah, because they fire faster, right?
Yeah. So put that on a Spectre. We're gonna see. We're definitely gonna see that.
I think maybe I think must-have weapon for me. It might just be Halo and Exodus and Falcon. Other stuff you can get.
I'm gonna start upgrading my Falcon soon, for sure.
Yeah.
If this is a future buff to the Thunder here, I'm kind of really liking it. Because it should perform like, well, I mean it's a heavy weapon. I know it's because it was silver before and stuff, it's a cheap weapon, but still. Fact of the matter is, it's a heavy weapon. I'm not gonna deal with that guy because he's got way too many shield for me to go through. I'm gonna go for this one here. Still firing through because I got bullet spread, so he's not really blocking. He's blocking some, but it's not gonna be enough. There, I killed him. Whoa! What the heck? Did he just jump on? What's going on here?
Whoa. Oh. Yeah, if you have Mercury already, yeah, good.
So wait,
that's good.
if you can run 3 of these heavy weapons on the Falcon, why would you want to get a Fury?
Yeah, I think. Because if you don't have Falcon, you get the Fury. I mean, if you already have the Fury.
Maybe I should run a Fury.
Whoa.
That guy's still burning me up. I definitely noticed the strength of the Mender.
Someone said I'm in your game. Oh, this is.
Yeah, I think he's the one. I think he's the one that's running 3 Ansels on Falcon. Like he's got 5 of them.
Oh, that's crazy. That would kind of put me in sleep, but.
That other guy crashed on the other side.
Oh, the Ansel definitely has been buffed.
Yeah.
I could tell.
I'm kind of glad that they buffed the EQ shield, not because I have it on my Hellburn. I mean, that's one reason why, but it should have been buffed a long time ago. They buffed everything else, but the EQ shield, it's like, why? You know, when you're in championing and you don't see players running like an EQ shield, that's when you know.
Yeah, it needs a buff. I mean, who's gonna... EQ shield is not gonna hurt anyone. So...
Yeah.
I agree with the buff. They can even buff it even further, and I would not care.
So, I'm just looking here because they buffed the Storm and they buffed the Corona. Which one is stronger? The Storm still, right?
I think that should be how it should be. But...
Because the other one you can lock down players.
Oh, yeah.
This guy's gonna kill me, but you know what? I think I hit him like down to half.
Oh,
how much health does he have? Because I got him in the air as he was dropping. Oh man, now the other guy on our team, he has been... No, what? He's got the new ability. We call it teleportation. Look, he's like hovering in the air. This Hechi's hovering in the air. Or is he on the... No, he's on the ramp.
He's on a ramp? What?
Yeah. I think he's losing connection.
Yeah, that could be it.
What happened to the other guy? Oh, he's in Flux. The other guy, I don't know if he's gonna be able to get close. Oh wait, he dropped in. This one, he's back. I don't know if he should have jumped there. Does he know what he's going up against? He should have kept it because now he's gonna deal with a pursuer in stealth. Oh, he actually killed... Yeah, you see, because he was far enough away that the bullet spread of his halo took him out.
So have you tried the Tehran? Do you notice it a lot?
For the Tehran, yeah.
Yeah,
you notice that like when you're firing, it's lasting for longer because you have more rounds.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I will run, for those of you... You know what? I should do Vortex, because I haven't tested Vortex, and that is one thing that we are testing. So I gotta... How much time do I have? Like less than 18 minutes.
Yeah, you should test the Vortex. I have that in my hangar right now. I actually died right away. So I couldn't test it at all.
That's not comforting. What should we... I'm gonna take the Falcon out. I know I've been running the Falcon. What other things do we need to test here? Let's see. Spectre, Mercury, Mender, Falcon, Tehran, Hydra, Molot.
Molot's been buffed, but that's it's just a little bit more.
You know what? Did you try Arbalest?
Oh no, I haven't done that. I didn't do that because I know that item is not popular at all. no one really uses it anyways.
Okay, even more reason why I should run it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's good because then we'll have someone who's actually running.
I want to put it on a pattern first. I just want to see how that does.
On a pattern, yeah. just to see the full effect, I think that's a good idea.
The Arbalest, yeah, because I could put it on a Jesse, but you want to fire all at the same time because that way you can see. Oh, those colors go well. Let's do that.
Oh, wow.
Is there anything else that we need to test here?
Wait, Thermite get anything? I don't think Thermite got anything. Oh, Redeemer. Have you tried the Redeemer?
Yeah, I actually ran it on a land slot. That was pretty effective. You know what I think I should do is I think I should take this out. Maybe run a Fury, because they increase the speed of the Fury and I think the Natasha. Am I right?
Wow. Just killing everything with the Mercury.
Man, I don't know what to upgrade now. Because... Well, I know
That's
Avenger.
good, though.
Yeah, I know Avenger and I know the Falcon. So I think that's going to be on my top priority list.
Oh, I actually think... I can't decide between another Falcon or Mercury. I think... Oh, man, the Mercury. I think people are going to love the Mercury. If you have the Mercury, oh, good for you. You've been doing it right.
I have a Mercury, but I haven't upgraded. Ugh. So I got to upgrade that too.
I just got godlike with Mercury, but yeah, for those pilots with Mercury, you guys had it tough, but it's your time. You guys are getting good buff, so congrats. So
yeah, that's one of the bots that I wanted to. Well, the reason why I wanted to actually upgrade the Mercury was because when I ran it with Avenger Shredders, I really liked the gameplay of that. But now I don't. I don't really know what to upgrade, but that, like I said, that's a very good thing because when you don't know what to upgrade, it means that you're starting to see more balance, right?
Yeah.
Because if it was a clear-cut answer, then you know it's not balanced because that everyone's going for what is the strongest. It's kind of like this, like if there was like the Spectre Orkans was the strongest, everyone's getting. Like with the Hetchy, everyone got it because, you know, it was dominating, and you didn't need to really think of the other like bots.
That's true. The Vortex. I don't know if they changed the projectile. It doesn't look like they did, but it wasn't doing much on. It wasn't doing much on Bulwark. I haven't tried it on other stuff.
Uh-oh. What's gonna happen here? He locked me down, but I think this guy's in my range, and we both go down. Okay, I want to try this pattern here. How long does it take to... Man, it's charging up quick. Is this gonna be like the new, like... Because usually players run like Butch Trebs and stuff. But you know what? This is harder to aim with. It's a lot harder to aim with this weapon because it's not like lock on.
Yeah. Definitely though, like one thing that I mean, I guess I do want to tell people who are upgrading their hangar, don't upgrade shock trains anymore. That's old now.
Yeah, I kind of said that was gonna happen at one point. Everyone disagreed with me. Look what happened. I know this game too well, man. When you play it for the amount of time that I have, you understand that that's what happens. If something is too strong, they make it weaker. Eventually, they balance. They don't do it deliberately, like to so that it's weaker and it's all of a sudden like old news. It's just to bring it more in line with. I gotta move out of the way. This guy's pushing me. I can't even walk. Like it's kind of getting annoying here. So I'm gonna move.
Wow,
I can't get clear shots because he's like in front of me.
Oh wow.
I hope he doesn't. I didn't really do that much damage to that Spectre.
Wow.
Definitely didn't do damage to that Falcon, but then again, he's in resistance mode there. That Falcon blocking all my damage. Did I get that guy? I don't know if I got him, but that was that's a good example of manual aim. Did I get him? I think I may have.
The Mercury, oh wow. That's a good robot now.
This guy's gonna get me. Yeah, I couldn't lock onto him. You know what? That's a very good example, because you guys keep telling me like how if it was manual aim, the Spectre shock trains would be deadlier. Well, you see how I couldn't lock onto him? He's gonna hit me now. Yep.
Wow.
That's my weapons.
Running the Vortex now, it's pretty good.
Let's try. Ooh. It'd be nice to actually run this Spectre Vortex on like a more covered map, like Power Plant or something.
Spectre, yeah. I think it's gonna be just an ambusher. Like it's gonna have that role and nothing more. So the balance is gonna be there, but I think the 2 seconds is just kind of too short.
Maybe it needs to be
opinion.
3 seconds for that.
3 I can kind of live with, because yeah,
you
like,
are right, because of the
land.
whole lock-on thing and the stealth. Yeah, no, that is a good point.
And the bug with the stealth bug, I don't think that's like something that they can fix, because it's a server kind of thing, and with the P2P games like this, you're gonna have some things like that, and I think this is just one of them. Ooh.
Yes. I just fired everything. I should have fired singles actually. Oh man, now we're gonna have problems with this guy. I gotta get out of here. Because he dropped down, he's gonna be
I think Bulwark can brawl now, with that much oh man. I think, wow, I just got smoked by...
Well played, Falcon. That did a good job.
Bulwark.
These vortex
Bulwark
are very
is not
deadly.
I think I'm just bad with using the vortex. You have to be really patient too with that.
A good way to hit your target, if you're in a Spectre, you can try to jump. You can get those very extreme angles from above, and you kind of need. Oh man, I just fired that shot, and the dude fired. He knocked my weapon off. It was gonna hit. Now I'm left with one, and I just flung that, and I missed him.
Wow.
Oh. Ooh, I want to try this. This one is... How much time do we have? Oh, I gotta run another game after this.
Yeah,
Oh.
as fast as you can.
Man,
Or just mech out and leave.
if only had woken up early. I woke up 1 hour late.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
This is gonna be my last
Holy
game.
crap. Jeez. Yeah, I'm running 3 Redeemers on a Fury. Run that.
The Redeemer got major buff, and
That's good though, because no one, it's like, why would you use that if you've got a Dragoon? That's why I didn't upgrade my Redeemer. I stopped it. But now there's actually a reason to get it.
it's crazy.
Damn. I just melted that guy. What is this
Holy
guy?
crap, my dog is trolling me.
Oh, is that the sound? I heard.
Well,
Oh.
yeah, it's kind of scared me. Oh crap. Messed up another guy's jump.
Oh shoot. Oh no, this guy's blocking my shots. Wait. Come on, reload. I'm getting hit by... Oh! Man, I thought we had taken care of that guy. Apparently not. Pulsars are very strong now. Yeah, I'm not sure if I actually quite agree with that buff to the Pulsar. Like, I know it's because it came out. But when I'm on the...
meter.
Yeah, when I'm on the live server and I use that, and you can lock down Spectres from 600 meters, and then you basically wipe them out with, like, I don't want to say one salvo, can you? I don't know. But if you consider MK2 and boosters on top of that, I don't know if I agree with that buff that they're doing to the Pulsar. I think they should just leave it as is for now. That's what I would do. Yeah, I wouldn't get the Arbalest. I mean, it's a buff. It's a buff.
Same old conclusion.
Yeah, it's a buff, but it's not one that I would use. And I still think they need to get rid of the lock-on for the shock train.
We can't kill this one Falcon. 4 guys are trying to kill it. He's got Ansel on there.
What other... I'm trying to think of like what other things...
Oh, he's got 3 Ansels on there. Oh, what the heck?
I don't think we should be able to put Ansel on the Falcon.
Yeah, I agree, because 4 guys were trying to kill it.
Yeah,
4 guys.
That should not happen. I think we've actually covered pretty much everything. I mean, this Panada Shredder, you know what? They gave the Shredder more, so that's what I will do. Can I even run another game? How much time do we have? Oh, 5 minutes! 5 minutes, 5 minutes. And it's hope that we can still play afterwards, because you never know. Sometimes they forget to turn the the server off.
Oh, yeah.
Hurry, hurry. I still have time to put the skin on. Yes.
One thing...
Ansel blocks Redeemers. What? I didn't know that. Is that a bug?
I think that better be a bug, because
that's not supposed to happen.
Yeah. But with the Bulwark, if anyone has Bulwark, it's not just for range anymore. This can brawl, just to let you guys know. It can take hits
with Exodus Spectres and Avengers. Yeah.
Oh, I think with
maybe even Thunder. Maybe even Thunder. If they bring that buff, then I think we might. Oh, come on. There we go. At least they can't stop me now, because they already hit me with that. Oh, this guy's gonna
I'm getting destroyed by... Oh, this guy saved me.
Poof! Where is he? Yes.
Wow.
Oh, I'm not gonna make... Am I gonna make it? No, I don't even think I'm gonna make... I didn't make it.
That is true. The Redeemer gets blocked by Ansel. That is true. Yeah.
That's a bug. Yeah, we have to remember to report that, because that should not be happening. That's it's an energy shield. Should be able to block energy weapon. That's an energy weapon. Oh, Harvard. Come on, come on, load up. I want to hit him just as he lands. I'm gonna jump and then I'm gonna hit him. All 4. Oh, man, that building saved him.
Nice building.
I know. That's why I jumped, because I wanted that extreme shot so that I could hit him. He's gonna be jumping soon. Oh, you should have been... were you watching my live stream last night? It was so funny. So I was on road map, right? There's like three guys trying to attack me, and I'm in a hellpin. I'm like, oh, I don't think you should do that, because they were all within range. I was gonna kill them with detonation. All of a sudden, you see the ooh. All of a sudden, you see the hover. He's like, he gets out of here. He goes straight up. He realized what was gonna go down, and he's like, I gotta get out of here. So, oh, this guy has still knocked it down. What is that? Oh, he's got an interesting setup. He's got Ansel and Avenger on a Fury.
Ansel with Avenger? Oh, that's... I think Bulwark is better. But I guess that's another way to
he's
get
on
it,
a Fury. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't really test the Redeemer on test server because obviously it gets blocked by Ansel. So that's kind of weird.
Run it on a Lancelot.
The Lance, yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if I can run another.
Oh no, this guy, I'm gonna get killed here. There's someone shooting me and I can't lock on. Let's run this. Someone wanted to know the Shredder, so I'm running that now on the Pursuer. So this does, I believe it does more damage now.
I think.
And it has range. Yep, you locked that guy down. Oh man, I gotta get out of here. That's not. You don't want to get in line of a guy that's got.
Falcon.
No, he has a Spectre Storm.
Oh, maybe I should run that.
Oh yes. Well, these weapons are powerful now. Did I just blow? I think I blew that guy's shield off.
With the Shredder?
Shredder on a Pursuer. Is that maybe too strong?
Oh yeah. With the Shredder?
But I mean, it's living up to his name, so I guess.
Yeah, it's shredding.
Oh, is that all coming? I know there are other guys that are hitting me, but let's see how much. I need to isolate a player and be like one-on-one. So I can't tell because we're hitting like there's 4 guys hitting the same.
I don't know if I can run another game with the Storm.
Yeah, Shredders are doing too much damage, I think. Because I hit this Fury here. That was almost. I think it's doing too much damage for. Ooh, what's going on here? It might be doing too much. I have to run more games with that, but it almost seemed like I was shredding him up like that.
Yeah. Good thing. The name is Shredder.
I know, but I mean this is that. It's hitting me.
Oh, I can run one last game. That's good. Interesting.
Jeez, these Redeemers are something else. This guy, he's keeping his distance. He saw what's coming and he's like, no, I don't think I'm gonna go that way. Look at this. Holy, yeah, that just happened. He might have locked me down, but I don't see that indicator where I get locked down. That's why I don't know. You notice they took that away, but I think, is that something that they think I'm changing? This guy's gonna kill me. Is this? What do you have here? He's gonna jam.
Oh, you know what? The 2 Ansel behind Falcon, that just looks ridiculous.
That's why I wasn't sure what I was dealing with when I saw it. I was like, what is that?
It's like 2 little muffins in the back.
Muffins.
It's like, you guys want some muffins? Oh. Like, from far away, it kind of looks like an eye.
Wow, this guy, he just got smoked by these Redeemers. Test server is now dead. Well, I'm on the test server right now, but this is my last game, so I probably won't be able to load another game up. This was a fun test server though. I like it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I could take this.
Shredder needs. Someone's saying Shredder needs a buff. It's not too strong. I don't know, because it was hard to tell because when I was hitting that Fury, it looked like it was only me hitting him, and I almost wiped him out. We're talking 3 Shredders here. You know, just keep in mind that when that Blitz robot comes out, it's gonna have 4 on there, 4 light.
Oh, you gotta think about Blitz as well.
You gotta think ahead, guys. So to run 4 of these Shredders on a Blitz, you may have a problem.
Yeah. Look at this guy with one.
I'm gonna try run another game. I want to see what happens. I don't think it's gonna find players, but who knows? We never know.
It's one guy with like triple ansels. That's
Halo
all he
beats
runs.
Shredder easily. Halo beats Shredder on the live server now.
True, but Shredder does have an edge, I think, because
Damage
3-second
wise.
reload and then 3-second reload and you get that full clip. So there is a little bit of edge with that, I think.
Oh, I got into a game. Yes. The test server is still going?
I'm in a game.
Huh, they forgot to turn it off. Or maybe I'm just lucky. Maybe they think this is the last one. Yeah, I'm thinking that was my last game. Let's keep going. 6 hours later. We're still. Someone's asking, am I Chinese or Japanese? I'm Chinese, but I was born in South Africa. And wait a minute. Yeah, I was born in South Africa. I live in Canada now. Moved to Canada in 1994. Man, my Hellburner. Why does the Hellburner seem so weak? Is it because of what these... Oh, Jesus. Holy crap. Falcon incoming here, man. I'm gonna go down.
I wonder...
Gotta get in between
because of
these
the
two.
buff. Oh, man. Storm is crazy.
Hey, ninjas. You miss... well, you kind of missed most of it, actually. But I also woke up late this morning. I only got like 5 hours sleep, but... Let's get this
Okay,
up.
I like the update. Okay, it's official. The storm is killing just everything. Holy crap.
Thank God I got 4 storm, but maybe I should get another one. Thank you. The shoots
you
just
might,
saved me.
yeah.
I think I might need to get more storm. Well, you know what? I wanted to because I wanted to run the Mender with, but I can't even run a Mender and like a Pursuer now because I don't have enough. Don't have enough storm and gust.
Oh, you know what?
Oh! Is that gonna hit? That did hit.
Go for thunder. Oh man, that was
I got
crazy.
a lot of thunders, man. Level. Oh man, this is gonna hurt. Oh. Let's see if I can trade this guy up now.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off comms because this is your last game as well, right?
Yeah.
You're probably gonna
okay, thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Adrian, for having me on your stream.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't checked out Ben's channel, make sure to do that. If you do a search for Kitty WR, you can find him. I'll try to remember to put your link to your channel.
Oh, that's okay. Alright, I'll go off.
Okay.
Now.
Okay, see you later, Ben. We've got a Cossack. But man, I can't hit him. He's too small. He's probably gonna lock me down too. Trying to see how much is that. That's not coming from me. That's coming from someone else. Someone is hitting me. I can't see. Oh, there's a guy behind me. I thought it was someone on my own team. I saw sparks. I wasn't sure if it was coming from someone on my team or if it was coming from... Just gotta get him now. Got him. Hi Adrian, hi Ben. There's a shoots. Oh man, this thing is shooting up. Holy crap, is that a Falcon? Dude, he's almost dead. Is that because of the Avenger? That can't all be from me, can it? Oh, I landed on him. Where is he? I landed on his head. I did a hell dive on his head. Man, this thing is killing it. This Mercury. Oh my gosh. Man, that was insane. One run. Someone's hitting me from behind here. I can see my health going. Where is he? Oh, this is not going to be good. Oh, jeez, those thunders. Got smoked. I can still speak Chinese. No, I actually can't. So I was born in South Africa, and I lived there for 15, actually almost 16 years. And in South Africa, they speak English, and well, they speak English, Afrikaans, and I think Xhosa is their. I think that's also a second language now. I could be wrong. Maybe someone in South Africa is in the chat, but at the time when I was there, Afrikaans was their second language. I learnt a little bit of Afrikaans, but I've forgotten it now. But Zulu, yeah, Zulu, Xhosa, but you don't say Xhosa like that. It has a bit of an accent to it. It has a clicking noise. So yeah, they have so that. But yeah, I am Chinese. I am Chinese. For those of you asking, I get asked that a lot. But and I only speak English. The Mercury build was more powerful. Yeah, you know, and I know that they said that they're going to nerf the Avenger, but when you see it on this test server, the Avenger seems very powerful, and I can kind of almost see why they did that. So again, you know, if we're all upset about the Avenger nerf, after seeing that kind of gameplay, I think it was the right move. So that's why I always tell players, you know, you gotta be careful of overreacting sometimes, because you don't know how it is. You gotta wait until it gets to the server, and then you make your judgment, because sometimes what doesn't make sense to you makes perfect sense once it hits the live server. So I think, I mean, let's go through a couple of things here. I'm gonna put up the other screen. Sorry to the one that's trying to invite me. I'm gonna be ending the live stream soon. It is 2 hours here, so that was my last game. But I'm gonna be putting up the chart again, and let's kind of review some of the things. So I didn't really get to test the Halo. I mean, I tested the Halo, but I would have liked to test it more, maybe on a Pursuer also. I don't know if it's doing maybe too much damage. Maybe you guys can share that in the chat. The EQ shield, I think, was definitely needed. Not because I have a Hellburner, not because, you know, I have 2 Hellburners. The fact of the matter is, before the Hellburner actually came to the live server, I wasn't really seeing the EQ shield used at all. Back before, when I first started playing this game, I used to run it on a pattern with Aphids, so the EQ Aphid build. I know a lot of Russian players would run EQ Panata, so I don't know if you're an old-time player, you remember that build on the pattern. After Workshop came into the game, we didn't really see the EQ being used because it just got melted by Tyrants. So I think that was really needed. The Magnum I should have tested, because the Magnum apparently has more firepower. So that thing, unfortunately, I didn't get to test it this time around. Molot I didn't test either. Panada I didn't test. Arbalest I did test. And even with those changes, and by the way, that is a buff. That's not a nerf. The changes I made, even though the damage has gone down, the charging time is now half. And I don't find the Arbalest really attractive. It's not something I would invest in. Shredder, based on what I was seeing, it actually seemed very... It seemed very strong based on what I saw. Maybe a little bit too strong, but I have to run more tests. It was just based on that one battle I had with that Fury. It was kind of scary. And I don't know if it was just me hitting him, but he almost got wiped out. And you got to keep in mind too, with the Shredder, with the Blitz robot on its way to the live server, it's going to have 4 light weapons. So to run 4 on that thing, always think about what's coming into the game, not what's already in the game. So maybe it's a little bit too strong, I'm not sure. The Spark I didn't test. The same thing with the Spark. Is it a little bit maybe too strong with the Blitz coming to the server? Gust, I didn't really check. Aphid, I needed to check as well. Couldn't get to those. The Shock Train, I definitely noticed that. Shock Train is still deadly. Shock Train is still deadly, don't get me wrong. But I think the number of Spectre Shock Trains we're going to see is going to go down in the game. And that's always a good thing. That they change the damage, and I definitely noticed that damage change. And maybe also because I was hitting Falcons, it was pretty much doing nothing to them. But even other bots that I was hitting, I could tell. Like there was one, I think it was on Canyon map, where I hit like a Kumiho or something. I could tell. It was a Kumiho or Hechi or something like that. But I could tell. And also it doesn't bounce 150 meters. It's now only 100 meters. So that, I think that's a good change for the Shock Train. Although, if they didn't do the damage thing, I would have preferred that they rather do manual aim on this the Shock Train. For a number of reasons. The Orkan, I noticed the damage output. It takes longer to take down players, but at the same time, it is not overwhelming, and I think this change is good because your engagements will be a little bit longer now. Going on to the Fujing, didn't play the Fujing enough. The Carnage, I still think that is not enough. I think they need to give it a health buff or maybe an Aegis shield or something. I don't think the 68,000, it's not enough in my opinion, because if everyone starts running energy weapons, the Carnage is defenseless, has nothing. The Hover, I noticed quite a bit. I kind of like the change for the Hover, but I think it's still going to go down pretty quick. Fury I kind of liked. Wayland I didn't get to test. Natasha didn't test. The Falcon I actually find a little bit too strong. Falcon is too strong in my opinion. The first game I could tell. Going down the list here. Hellburner. For me, the Hellburner kind of seemed weak, and I don't know if it's because everyone is running the lockdown weapons or what, but it almost seemed weak. I don't know. Maybe you guys can weigh in on that. Hechi still seemed pretty decent. I'm just reading the chat now. The Hechi still seemed pretty decent based on what I tested. Maybe, I'm just wondering, maybe they shouldn't lower the health? I don't know, it's so hard to tell because I was still doing quite a lot of damage with that Hechi. But maybe they went a little bit overboard with it. I'm just trying to think, maybe they should keep the cooldown. It's so hard to tell. Maybe they should keep the cooldown to 12 seconds instead of 15. But I don't know, I just find that the Hechi, it's not like you guys were making it like it's going to be absolutely useless, but then I take out I almost took out I think a Bulwark that first game, but I dashed into his thing. But even then, it was still performing pretty well. Aside from that, you got 3 medium weapons and you have 2 dashes. You got to keep that in mind. I know it has an energy shield and stuff. Balkazari seemed... You know what's funny about the Balkazari? The durability and the physical shield don't... I think the physical shield stats here is wrong. It's actually weaker. It's not stronger like they have it here. They made a typo. But the Balkazari definitely held up, especially with the Terrans. Bulwark was strong. I didn't find the Bulwark overly strong, and the Mender seemed stronger too. I have to think about whether I agree with those changes, but the Falcon's definitely too strong. The Terran is a buff, by the way, just so that you guys know, and I definitely noticed a Terran. You run 4 Terrans on the Spectre. If you're on the test over this weekend, run 4 Terrans on a Spectre and get back to me and tell me that that is weak, because I was wiping out a lot of players very quickly with that build. Hydra I didn't test. Molot T I didn't test. Ballista I didn't test. Storm is very deadly. They made it stronger, which is kind of crazy. I don't think they needed to make that change to the Storm, but apparently they decided to do that. Pulsar, I don't think I quite agree with that damage increase. I think the way that we have it on the live server now is fine. Corona, didn't really test that. Vortex seems pretty good. Scourge, Did I even test the Scourge? I think I did. I should have tested it more though. Ember, I agree with that change, and Exodus, I agree. Glory, I didn't test. Tempest, didn't test. Redeemer, I like where they're going with the Redeemer. But as someone mentioned, the Ansel shield can block it right now, and I think that needs to be fixed. But aside from that, it was doing a lot of damage based on what I saw. Avenger, okay, so I know a lot of players don't like the change to the Avenger, but you know, after seeing that on the Falcon and on the Mercury, I think it was the right move based on what I was seeing. Dragoon, I don't agree with the Dragoon. I think, to be honest, I think it actually needs to be nerfed rather than buffed the way that they have it here. But they may have other reasons for it. I just think because I own 3 Max Dragoons and 3 Flux, I think Flux also needs to be nerfed down. National, I didn't test. Ansel shield, I definitely noticed the Ansel shield. So that was good, but I'm kind of holding my breath because I don't think it should be put on the Falcon. So the Spectre nerf, I know you guys are saying like how the Spectre, it's useless, but when I ran the Spectre it was not useless. It's still very deadly. You can hold 4 medium weapons on that thing. I do think, as Ben was saying, and he had a very good point, maybe 2 seconds is a little bit too much because of the whole stealth bug thing that we have going on, where you can hit a Spectre, and this goes back to shock trains. If you can lock on to a Spectre from behind cover, just as a jump, for example, or when they land, sometimes you know you can get them with that too. I think that 2 seconds is maybe, it's too short. I think maybe 3 seconds. Or maybe what they do is, if they're going to do that, then they've got to keep the speed as it is on the live server. So I think they went a little bit too overboard with the Spectre. The Lancelot, I like where they were going with the Lancelot. I think that's a good change to the Lancelot. And I really like the Mercury. So I'm happy with the Lancelot and the Mercury changes. Spectre is debatable because I think maybe they went a little bit overboard with that. So that is the test server, and sorry I couldn't wake up earlier. I woke up 1 hour later because I overslept. So having said that, we are at the end of the live stream, and usually at the end I do a questions and answers session. What do you guys think about this test server that we have this weekend? Do you kind of what do you agree with? What do you disagree with? Do you think overall are these changes good for the game? Do you think it's bad for the game? Are they gonna buff the small bots? I don't know, but I do know that they're reworking. They said that they were going to rework many of the older robots so that they are more viable. Just bad for the Spectre. I'm just reading through the comments now. It's actually scrolling really quick, so I'm trying to read as quickly as I can. Disagree with in the way they buffed all the stuff you sold for silver. Yeah, well, you know what? I've said this before. When it comes to this game, a lot of players disagreed with me, and I kind of gave them my knowledge because I've been playing this game now for 4 years, and one thing that I know with this game since I started playing is when something is weak and it's too weak, Pixonic ends up buffing it. And usually it goes through a whole wave of buffs. They will buff it once, they will see players use it. If they don't, they buff it again. Players still not using it, they will buff it again. And they keep on buffing it until they start to see those numbers increase, because they want to create more variety in the game. They don't want the game just to be Spectres, even though you guys think that's what they are trying to do. They don't want that. They want more variety, because if it shows more variety, you know, when other new players see the game and they see all the different bots and weapons that they can run, it gets them excited and they will want to play. So it's, you know, in their best interest. that is the reason why, you know, I kept my Columbus. Why I have my Thunders. I did not sell my Thunders. I have it at level 12. Why I did not sell my Noricums. And as you know, with TDM, before the game modes, we could choose it separately. I was running a pattern Noricum in my lineup. I never ever thought I would see a day where I would run a pattern Noricums as one of my main bots. But I was running it. So bottom line is, if you think something is useless, just don't. If you can try to avoid it, don't sell it. Because the Spectre, if they end up like nerfing it down and weakening it, like what we saw, and again, what we saw on the test server, it is still very deadly. Just keep that in mind too. You got 4 medium weapons on this bot. It has stealth and it has jump. It's still very deadly. It's not useless. It can still perform really well. It's just not as powerful. It's brought more in line so we have more variety. Okay, now if the Spectre is too weak, guess what Pixonic is going to do? Based on what I just told you, they're going to buff it, and they're going to keep on buffing it until players use it. So bottom line is, don't sell it, right? Because you just don't know. The same thing goes with weapons. You know, they buffed the Hydra, they buffed the Noricums, they buffed the Orkans, and they nerfed it, and then they buffed it again, and then they nerfed it back down again. Look at Tyrants. When Tyrants came out, I don't know if you guys have, how long you've been following my channel. If you go back to when the Tyrants first came out, the thing was firing insanely fast. It would do too much damage, and guess what? They slowed it down and they nerfed it. Then they buffed it and they nerfed it. So you see that happening in the game. It happens all the time. They do this so that it can balance things out in the game. The Lancelot was very, I was taking out a lot of Spectres and stuff with that Lancelot. Mind you, if there was a Spectre Orkans nearby, that Lancelot probably would have gone down. So I was just lucky because I was picking off weak Spectres. But yeah. How do they decide proposed changes? You mean from players or? A lot of their changes, I think that they do. Again, this is not something they tell me, so please don't say this is what Adrian said. This is just something that I think they do. They look at like the numbers like on their servers. So for example, let's just say they find a lot of players using Hydras. And again, this is just something that I have found in the past. It happened with a lot of things in the game. Punishers and Molochs, for example. But if they see a lot of players running Hydras, guess what they're going to do? It sends off signals on their servers, and they're looking at it and they're thinking, why are players running so many Hydras? Is it because it's doing too much damage? Then they start comparing it to all the other weapons. So guess what? You know how many Hydras we've been seeing on the server, and I've said this before in live streams and in my videos. If you see a lot of Hydras being used, guess what they're going to do? They are probably going to nerf it at some point, and take a look at the changes that we have. Surprise, they nerfed it. Shock trains, I said the same thing. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to nerf it. Everyone's using shock trains, you get what I'm saying? So that's why, if you have something like, if they see that the Thunder's not being used, and you guys are detecting that they're buffing the Thunder, you want to know why. It's because they don't see it being used as much as they would like on the servers. So that's why you're starting to see they may be secretly testing the Thunder. So that's why I'm telling you these things. Like, I'm not saying it because I'm trying to defend them. I just know this is how the game goes. I've seen it too much. I've seen it like first year that I was playing the game, when they first brought out the whole, actually that was really bad, when they first did the balancing thing, the first round. That was actually, it came by surprise. That was I was telling players it was kind of funny because they said that there was going to be rebalancing. No one had actually experienced any kind of rebalancing at that point in the game. So players all got excited. They thought it was, whoa, this is news. This is new news. I'm excited because rebalancing. And then when it actually happened on the live server, everyone's like, what the hell, man? My Punishers and Molochs worth nothing. And you got all the hate and, you know, everything happened on Facebook. If you, Android players won't know about this because the game wasn't on Android at the time. This was strictly iOS. But I still remember that time, and it was so bad. They had to do a hot fix, and I think it took them like 2-3 weeks before that balance came in, and then we went through a whole round of the balancing. So I've seen everything that happens like in this game. I've seen like rebalancing from that point onwards, and I've learned like if I max out something, try not to sell it, because you never know when that's going to come in handy. And I also know that if you level up a lot of your weapons, it's a good thing, because robots tend to have a very short shelf life in general. And weapons, not so much, because what you do is if a new bot comes out that's better, you just take your weapons that you used on the previous meta and you move it to the new bot. So you're going to see a lot of that. That's why it's better to actually focus on weapons rather than robots if you can. Too much cover on carrier. I actually really love carrier map. That's one of my favorite maps. So yeah, I always level up. That's why you know, I've leveled up Tyrans. Orkans, I actually have only 4 that are MK2, but I'm really thinking about maybe getting more, because I might need to run Spectre Orkans. I don't know, we'll see. But I really do like the changes that they've made overall. I'm not talking about I agree with all the changes. I think overall, to create that variety, I think it's going to be good for the game. Honestly, this update has killed sniping and mid-range support. But wait a minute, isn't that what you guys wanted? A lot of players were complaining about too much campers, too much sniping. So isn't that a good thing? The changes seem to be good, but the Spectre stealth is 2 seconds is way too short. Is what, yeah. That's why I have to run the Spectre a little bit more. I think that it's still very deadly bot. It's still very deadly, but I think maybe they went a little bit too far. Maybe they should keep. I think it should be 3 seconds. They should try it with 3 seconds and see. Don't I agree with the Griffin being buffed extreme? What? When is the last time I saw a Treb Butch out there? I've actually seen quite a few in Champion League. Or the players that don't have Fury Flux, I've seen the Butch being used as a counter for the Fury Flux. Do I think the Spectre Columbus? I will have to check. I will have to run games. I didn't run the Spectre Columbus, so I can't comment on that. Anurag, yes, the stream will be ending soon. Evil, everyone is crying. We're selling old stuff for silver. Yeah, I never sell my stuff. Like, you go. Yeah, let me just switch to my. Let's see if we can switch to my account here. I don't even sell my bows. I might have like sold maybe I don't even think I actually sold my land slots, because I know better. Because I never know. You tend to see it more happening with weapons rather than robots. But if you go back, I used to run heavy punishers before. But you take a look at like my Molots and my punishers. Look how many punishers and Molots I will have. Molots. All of this was, by the way, when I first started playing this game. I still have Molot Punishers and Punisher Ts. It just goes to show you how much it was dominating back then, that I decided to keep all my Molots and Punishers, because I know this game too well. You never know when that's going to come in handy. So, I mean, that's that. My Orkans, I don't sell my Orkans because I know too well. Look at all those level 12s. I just haven't MK2'd it. All my level 12 Orkans, I keep it. Because I just know this game too well. Like, I know that if no one uses, they're gonna buff it. but it happens over and over again. Like, I'm just surprised that some players just sell it thinking it's going to be useless. Why do you think I have Noricums? I mean, there's some of my light weapons. I mean, geckos. Look at my geckos. It's level 12. I didn't MK2 it. Neither did I do with Pinatas and Pins. I've got all of them. I keep it because in the event that I need to get it to MK2, then I've got it halfway. And you'll see a lot of Molots and stuff here too. Aphids, Pins, EQ. The EQ is actually one that I kept as well. I'm so glad that I kept it because I needed it eventually for my Hellburner. But look at my spirals. My Noricums was another one. Do I have a cat? No, no, I don't have a cat. I think you're thinking of Ben, right? Ben has a cat. Speaking of which, I wish I had a tiger. You guys watch Michael Jameson? I watch his stuff. He's a YouTuber. He's from South Africa and he owns like 2 tigers. I was watching him. What happened to the Bulwark? So the Bulwark, let me see if I can get... These are the changes that happened to the Bulwark on the test server. So it has more health, the physical shield is stronger, the Aegis shield is stronger, it regenerates quicker, and the speed of the Bulwark is faster. So if you have a Bulwark right now, be very thankful that you have it, because guess what, they buffed it. But this is on the test server, so they may or may not keep all the things, the stats that you see here, but they definitely have plans for it to be stronger when it hits the live server. So it's good news for if you have a Bulwark. Ben has a cat. I think he has a few cats, not just one. Those things are meant to be kept in the wild. But you know why? You know why he has tigers? I think he actually rescues tigers because if tigers were kept in the wild, I think they would actually be extinct by now. So a lot of conservationists... man, there's someone above on the top. I'm in the basement right now, but there's someone on the main floor walking. I can hear the floor creaking. Can you guys hear that? Hope you can't hear that. Anyways. But yeah, getting back... This is so not on topic of the what more robots, like what we're testing, but getting back to the whole thing with the tigers, I think conservationists, they take these tigers in because if they're out in the wild, they're gonna get poached. So yeah, they won't survive, and that's the only way to keep them like their species alive, which is really sad. But yeah. Do I like the Spectre? Yes, I do, and I probably will still run it when these changes hit the live server, because it's too powerful. It just does a lot of damage. I'm not going to ditch that thing. Yeah. Don't the tigers bite? No, they do, but it's not like they don't kill him. He has it behind a fence and stuff, but he raised them when they were small, so I think there's an understanding between him and them. But there will always be that wild instinct, I think, in those wild animals. National Geographic. I know, that should be my channel. Hey guys, my channel's gonna be changing for War Robots to National Geographic. Stay tuned. In tomorrow's episode, I'm gonna be running wild with a lion. I don't know. What do I think is the next best bot? Well, according to what we're testing on the test server, the Falcon, I think would be a very strong bot. But I think there's going to be a lot of feedback from players saying that it's a little bit too strong. So I think we're going to see some adjustments to the Falcon. Wild with the gorilla. High in the mountains of... where do they find gorillas? It's like in... It's like that movie Congo. Have you ever... Was it called Congo? It's an old movie. Man, that movie was scary. I was watching that. I remember that. But it was such a good... It was a good movie, but it was scary. Solomon's Mines. Best bot's gonna be Balkazari. I don't know. You know, it's so when it's hard to tell, that's a good thing because it means balance. There's more balance in the game. Yeah, Dark Warrior. He's seen Congo. It was a good. I love that movie, but it was scary because of those what was it? White or grey gorillas? Man, when that thing attacked, I was like, what the heck is that? Bulwark is no, on this test server the Falcon is definitely stronger than that Bulwark, but the Bulwark is it's strong. It's strong. So if you have it, it's good because guess what? It's gonna get a buff. Okay, so anyways, we have approached the 2.5 hour mark here. I don't want to drag this on too much. I also don't know if I'm going to be live streaming tonight. I wanted to, but I think I'm doing way too many live streams. I would like to actually start working on some videos for this week coming up. I may potentially do a live stream tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. But for this one, I just wanted to... This is, by the way, this is my own account here. I'm going to switch over to it just so that you have something else to look at. But yeah, okay. Any more trips overseas? No. If you mean to Russia, no. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do... I've been doing too many live streams. I don't want to chase you guys away because like I'm thinking... If I do too many live streams are generally longer, and I don't know if how many of you watch my live streams, like when I post it. But I prefer sometimes videos because it's shorter. Am I streaming at home? Yeah, I'm actually streaming at home. I don't have a special office or anything. I wish I did. It'll be quiet, more quiet if I did. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to be going through some of the moderators here because I know actually Dominique was around, Ben was around because we did some live commentary together, and I hope we can actually do more of that in the future. Let me know actually in the chat what you guys think of that because I think that would be a lot of fun, especially when you do like test servers. Maybe we can team up and we can do just gameplay and stuff. I would do it with Liam Predator, but he's not really around much. It'd be kind of nice to have those two on my stream. I should bring Stan. That's who I should bring. Anyway, so getting back to the thank you. Thank you very much to Sullivan. I think Sullivan, Dominic was around, Ben. I think was Togi around. Togi may have dropped by. Dark Warrior for sure. Samurai Ninjas, Kind Ruxer. And if I happen to miss your name, apologies. But thank you very much for helping me out with moderating my chat and stuff. And thank you very much to Violent DNA and Isaac. Thank you very much for donating and helping to support my YouTube channel and my live stream. So if this is the first time you happen to drop by my live stream or my YouTube channel, I hope you enjoyed today's live stream where we did cover not all but some of the changes or proposed changes on the test server, which will eventually hit the live server. For those of you that are kind of watching the test server like replay, the charts that I do show, the info is not final. It is subject to change. That is just for the test server. I do believe there is an error with the Balkazari shield. It is not getting stronger. It's actually getting weaker. But as you see in my gameplay with the Balkazari Terrans, it is still a beast. So it's not a massive change that's going to render the bot useless. Same thing goes with the Spectre and the Hechi. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So if you haven't yet subscribed, consider subscribing. And until the next live stream, I will catch you guys later. Cheers, guys.